Hey y'all, welcome back to Blair Bites. I'm sorry I'm not as consistent with the YouTube stuff as I thought I was going to be. It turns out that I like talking to you guys on my story a lot more than I do podcasting. If I had someone with me, I think I would like it a whole lot more. But not just everyone wants to come onto a podcast, and yeah, I'm not just actively looking for people on a podcast right now because I'm just trying to be consistent in post. So that's where we're at. And then on top of that, I just disassociated for like a whole month since the last time I posted. And even then, I disassociated. So when I say that I disassociated, I mean I quite literally just will sit and connect. I guess it's like the opposite of disassociating, but it is disassociating from the public world, the outside your own four walls world. I don't like to be active in public. I don't like to go outside. As I say, I am an inside kitty cat, and that will never change. I don't think. I just like to be inside. And or with someone who makes me feel like I'm inside when I'm outside. I have been connecting with God a whole lot more than I ever have. And I've been reading, I've been journaling, I've been, it's not always been consistent, but I'm doing it and it's a lot more consistent than I ever have been in my entire life. And that's something. I'm trying to lean into that because my body is desperate for change. Because if I continue to live the way that I'm living, I'm just going to sleep my life away. I spend 12 hours of my day sleeping of some sort or like just zoning out, and I mean literally just like that. That's how I process my trauma. It's a whole lot better than taking drugs, I'll tell you that much, but it's not good because I'm just not doing hard things, which is how you grow as a person, and I have to grow. I know that my brain can do it. It's been through a lot. I've had quite a few decades of brain fog, but I know that I can bounce back from it. I've caught it in time. I've healed my body. I'm eating the right things when I do eat. That's another thing that I'm doing when I disassociate. I'm not eating appropriately, and I think that not eating appropriately is what's causing me to not have any of this fuel in my body because food is fuel at the end of the day, and I am not fueling my body. So, yeah, it's just like a whole big cycle that I have got to get under control. Speaking of, this is 40 grams of protein. Yum. But yeah, like I'm not even joking. Like I had some Wagyu ground beef. It was so good. I got a Costco membership. Oh my god, guys, I got a Costco membership. Dude, could I afford that? No. Did I afford that? Yeah, I did. You know what I mean? I pulled it out. They have $5 rotisserie chickens. They have car insurance. They have travel plans, and I did it for the travel and for my ground beef and organic stuff. I just like to get more than what I need because I can always give it away. And or when I have ADHD and I'm going to run out, I have a backup something like paper towels. I just need that. I do. I'm not one of those people. I'm just gonna buy one. Like I always know when I buy one, I'm gonna come back in 3 months and regret not buying two. It always happens that way. So I just got a Costco membership, and I've only been 3 times, but I like it. I do not like the people that work at the one here in North Carolina where I'm at. I don't like it. I don't like them. I got beef with them for real. The Sam's Club, those people, I love them. I love those people that greet me at the door and check me out. They're all nice. All of them. Not at Costco. Nope. Costco, them white ladies are not nice. Let me tell you, they white at Costco. I get that they got DEI, the women checking me in, white. I did have one black lady check me in. Um, Out of the 5 times that I've been there. Just randomly. And every time I go to Sam's Club, guess who's checking me in? A black lady or a Hispanic lady. Yep. Every time. I don't even think they got DEI. I'm just saying. I just find that funny. I know that there's probably nothing to it, but I just find it funny. And then every time I go in there, and I'm saying, like, them white ladies are not nice at Costco. Like, they are so fucking mean. The white ladies behind the pharmaceutical, go figure, behind the drug counter at Costco, nice as fuck. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just things that I observe. I'm just like, very interesting. So I disassociated and then spent a little bit of money to dissociate me on my way back from disassociation land. And now I'm poor, but I have a Costco membership, and when I travel, I can use it. I'm so excited. Yes. Yes. Costco. And then, oh wait, guys, I have not caught you up on a lot. And on top of that, I got my passport. I had my passport like 14 years ago. I lost it. But I've moved like 20 times my entire life and I lost it somehow. So, had to get a new one. That came in. Very excited about that. I don't know the first place that I'm going to visit, but I did make a friend in Poland. So, I think it would be really cool to go over that way and just explore. I was looking at it. I'm looking at the maps and I'm like, oh, I am interested in that area. I am. Even though there's war about, I don't care. I want to go to Warsaw. No, I want to go to Prague. I don't know why. It's always been on my mind. It's always called me in the back of my mind. I can't tell you if it's for a good or a bad reason. I would say it's probably for a good reason. If this is like I get excited when I say Prague. I want to go. So I think that's one of the very first places that I would like to go. Besides Turkey, I also want to go to Turkey for medical purposes. I want a laser done to my face. I want them to burn my face off. I'm not even joking you. It'll probably be the last thing that I do on my trip. I'll fly out of Turkey and come home, but that's what I want to do. And how am I going to get that money to travel? No idea. I live paycheck to paycheck every day. And I'm in debt every day, you know? So, no idea how that's going to happen, but I'm planning on it around August. So, I'm going to go to work after this. Don't worry, guys. I'm going straight to work. If you follow me on my Instagram, you maybe saw my Instagram story where I said that I have never had a guy that I've had a crush on like me back. And this is a conversation that I was having with my friend John, who helps me on my car, just the other day. He goes, "What? Like, I did not expect that." I said, "Yeah, absolutely. It's just never been the guys that I like." Now, at the end of the day, did I actually like those guys? That's where I sit in my brain. Like, did I genuinely like the guys that didn't like me back? Or do I need to do inner work to get the guys that I'm looking for? Now, I absolutely need to do inner work no matter what. No matter what. But if you're around me, I need to put this into perspective for you guys. And I don't know why I'm like this. I just am. This is why I say that I need a man because especially like a man that makes me do stuff, I'll do it. Even with my girl best friends, if you're doing stuff, like I may drag ass, but I'm going to do it and then I'll have a good time doing it. I always say that I like to be yelled at a little bit. If you want me to get something done, I need to be yelled at. I kind of like that. It's hot. I just don't work well unless you're yelling at me. My mom used to say all the time, I would not yell at you if you did it. And I wouldn't do it. She's right. You do have to yell at me, but do it with love. And I'll do it. The thing is I don't think that it just takes me doing the inner work. I think that you can find love no matter what stage you're at in your healing, as long as the other person knows that you are trying and you are literally trying to get better. I think that there's nothing wrong with dating someone that's healing. So I said that on my Instagram story, and I also said that I'm not very attracted to American men. And as an American, born and raised in Hickory, North Carolina, I can tell you that that is true. I have dated American men my entire life, and I've dated a Puerto Rican and a South African. Who else do I have experience with? Is that all? Those are like the main one. And Italian. And Italians. But the Italians aren't really from Italy, so I don't think it counts. You know? Either way, when I posted that story, I had a couple of guys message me like, "Oh, this is a lame take. The UK guys are like basically pussies, blah blah blah." Who said I was talking about going to date a UK guy instead? You know? Like, would I? Fuck yeah. But that's not exactly like my realm. I enjoyed my South African boyfriend. I'm not going to lie. I really liked him. The biggest issue was his he had a drug addiction too, but also his like I was too tiny for him. I'm not going to go into any further details besides that. Okay. I'm not going to there will be no other further details besides that part, but we'll leave it at that. I'm who said that I would not date an Asian? Who said that I'm not interested in like South American, Peruvian people, you know what I mean? Like I wasn't just meaning the UK. Like I had so many guys get offended and think that I was just talking about I think oh wait, I think that they were because I talked about having a crush on that British guy and I'm sure he looked at my story and saw that because I did have a crush on this British guy and kind of do. I don't know. We have like a language barrier of some sort or he just really doesn't get me and that's fine. You know, there's plenty of fish in the sea, I suppose, even though like it hurts when you have a crush and you think you have a crush on someone and then you kill it. You try to kill that feeling. It's like I don't want you to go, but you have to because you clearly don't even really like me. So responding to that, I was like, "Dang. Chill out. Like I'm not just talking crap about American men just to talk crap about American men. There is something going on in America that is causing both women and men to be emotional in ways that make dating fucking miserable, okay? It's miserable to date. Who wants to date? I am not in a place to date. I'm trying to get to a place to date, but I'm definitely not there yet. I can't even pay my rent by myself. Now, a lot of people cannot, but I've got to figure that out come July because my lease is up come July and I don't know where I'm going to go from there. Just no idea. I also want to grow a little bit. I don't want them to see me as weak, which I kind of am right now. I'm like physically and emotionally, I just feel a lot more weak than what I'm used to. Like I want to be the person that's getting up, that's going to exercise, that is cooking their meals, that is meal prepping every single time, every single chance that they get, and kind of handling things like that, is reading, wants to have hobbies, though I'm not really into hobbies besides maybe like editing videos and talking. I think I would probably like going outside with someone that I love, but like, why would I go outside, girl? Like, I almost got bit. I almost died from a tick. A bug almost killed me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to be outside like that. Not, especially not by myself. Unsupervised? Fuck no. It's a fuck no for me. Okay? So, like, want to be outdoorsy, but need someone to go with me type of person. I want to be healed enough to where I can actually go trek up mountains or walk a trail. And then I want to be healed enough to where I know what I want and I'm not latching on to someone that I want just because I think that they're hot or I want them, you know what I mean? Like I want good behavior men. I want a husband that leads me not into fucking hell. I can't do that. And if that means that I'm going to be single for the rest of my life, so be it. But I can guarantee you, as soon as I step foot outside of the United States of America, I am not going to have a problem. And I say that with all certainty. It's something that's inside my soul that tells me that, which is why I feel that way. I don't, and the only time that I feel, I don't know, it's just like, I know that that's weird. It's just something that's been put on my soul. I've always said my husband's not American. I don't believe that my husband's American. I've said it. Now like, just clock it. Just clock that. You know what I mean? I don't know what to tell you. It's deep inside my soul. So therefore I have to leave this country, and or I have to meet someone from a different country here inside this country. There's no other options right now because the American men are American menning. Yeah. Okay, I probably have like 70 grams of protein in me. No, I probably only have like 65. Whatever. I'm gonna get married to a non-American. I'm gonna get married to a non-American. Or I'm really gonna be single forever. Or I'm gonna be single forever. I feel like I'm on the right track. It's just gonna take time. Persistence. I have to be devoted to changing. And I keep telling myself 6 months down the line, I am going to thank myself for preparing for whatever the heck August brings me, whatever the heck the rest of the year brings me. I want to make sure that I am right with myself, which in turn makes me right with the Lord, and then prepares me for whatever husband is coming my way. Or maybe it just prepares me to be a better friend, a better stranger. And I think the next time that you guys see me, I'm going to do a vlog. And then I have a special guest that's going to come on, my first guest. We don't really know each other that well. He is a friend of a friend, and I've got to get together with him this next week, and we're just going to have a conversation talking about current events and my kind of point of view, and I'm going to like give you guys a little peek into what my process, like how I think about certain things and how I talk to random people all the time, because I find myself very chatty, but in a way where I'm connecting with people. I'm not just talking. Like, I'm genuinely connecting with a lot of people about a lot of current events and bringing darkness to the light. And I find that to be one of the most important things to do in this world. If there is darkness, it needs some light. Okay. And there is some evil stuff going on. I know that you guys know about the Epstein files that were dropped. I have been researching and hearing all these things since 2016, Pizzagate. I was around for all of that. And it made me sick. When I was very sick in 2023, I was listening to a podcast called The Ugly Truth About the Girl Next Door, and I learned even more about familial trafficking, organized trafficking, and it was enough to make me ill, to make me sick, to make me despise God, not hate him, yell at him, be upset with him. I don't know what you want to call it, but I was very upset. And he really kind of walked me through that. And I can't say that I am. Well, I know that I'll never be the same. And I don't think that anyone would be the same if you saw that kind of evil and you looked into it, which I highly recommend a lot of you listen to her podcast. Listen to that podcast, The Ugly Truth About the Girl Next Door. Listen to it. Start there if you don't want to read the files. Listen to someone who can help you recognize what could easily be in your backyard. What could easily be happening in your backyard. Because it is. These things happen right here in the United States of America in our backyards. It's disgusting. It's evil. So don't let that stuff get you down too much. I stopped posting so much online because it has been getting me down. I've run into way too much evil. My trolling, like, I don't even really want to be online trolling anymore because I'm just so angry at this administration. I have never been more disappointed in my life. I don't like when people play in my face and then turn around and just gaslight me. Just like, haha, here's all this, but nothing's going to happen. Even though we ran on this and we wanted this to be released, or so we said. and now we don't. Why? Why? I have a few ideas, but that'll be a conversation for another episode. Love you guys. Have a great rest of your weekend. Bye.